We invite Sia Singh to interpret for him.
Well, once again, it is my great privilege to have this honor to share with you tonight.
No te maya pasien thu gen thei ding ka hi manina khat ve kalung dam na ong gen king nuaming.
I so wish that I understood your language.
Na pa u tel leng ut tak taking e.
But even though I might not understand your language,
Na pa u ka thei lo hang ina.
because of the Spirit of Christ, I can understand your heart.
Khazi I kha siang tho hang ina. Na pa u tel ing.
Thank you for your hearts for God.
Pasien ading ina na lung sim teo na piak nau na lung tang teo hang ina. Pasien kapati.
Well, tonight I'd like to address or bring your attention to the book of Ephesians in chapter 5 and verses 15 and 16.
Tunita kina ephet alian nga aneu som la nga le som la guk na ilungai khop ding ina ongzon nuaming.
Which says, therefore be careful how you walk, not as unwise men, but as wise, making the most of your time, because the days are evil.
Tua ahi chiangin hoi takin kingai sunin gamta unla, miai te bang hilo in, mipil te bangin gamta un, tuhun pen hun hoi lo ahi manin, nahun nei khem pe u ahoi lam in zang un.
The little word there that is translated as time is a wonderful little Greek word, kairos.
Hitaka hun hoi lo achi na sunga hun chi kamal pen, Greek kamal ahi kairos akichi panina akilahi.
The Greeks had two primary words they used for time.
Greek te ina hun tokisai ina tuni ina nakhen ui.
Chronos, which is what we typically think of when we use the word time, when we ask the question, what time is it? Or what time will you arrive? We think of chronos.
Amasa penina chronos chihina to chronos ichi tak chiangina naibang za satta bangun nong paiding na hiam chi hun matanisima izat hun again na kamal hi.
It refers to a fixed or a definite time.
Ina achiang tananay mate tua hunina ichi kamal hi.
But the word the Apostle Paul uses here, kairos, means something different.
Hitaka soltak Paul uin achi kairos akichi hun again nop na pen dena again hilowina adam tuam khati.
It refers to a season of time, a time of an opportune time of God's unique work.
Hun dan hi ina adiak diak ina pasian na isep thei na ding ina hun hoi hun pa hun nuam chi kamal azat nop na hi.
Today we're on the threshold of a new year.
Tuni na kum thak sunga luta hi hang.
God is at work.
Pasian ni na se mi.
God has many opportunities in front of you personally and as a church in 2018.
Tuni la som la giat sunga ding ina imai lama khat mi khatta ahi zong ina ibiak ipol pia ding ina hi zong ina pasian ina se sa gel sa ate ading ina hun pa tampitak ongkoi sakhini.
The question is this: are you prepared to take hold of those opportunities when you are presented by God with them?
Tua ahi manina ikidot nop tuin bang hiam chile. Tunila som laget imai lama hunoi hun pa pasianina tampitak ongkoi hin sak ahi manin tuate alading amanding anei ding ina ikiging na hiam chikidong nom hiang.
Will you take hold of those opportunities, or will you allow them to pass you by?
Tua hunoi hun pa te pen la ina nasim ding yam ahi keile nakyanga paisak lelina kimakhel sak lel ding hiam chikidong nom hiang.
Those verses once again, therefore be careful how you walk, not as unwise men, but as wise, making the most of your time, because the days are evil.
Sim kik le hang tana isim lai siang tho. Tua ahi chiangin hoi takin ngai sunin gam ta un la. Mi hai te bang hilowin mi pil te bangin gam ta un. Tun pen hun hoi lo hun ahi manin. Na hun nei khem pe u ahoi lamin zang un.
As God's people, we must see this time in our world, in our country, as God's kairos.
Pasian tu mi te ihi ma abangina hi gama pasian I ong chi hun to kisay na zong hi gama zong mutay ding hi hang.
A time that we must be ready to take hold of, to live wisely.
Pilwang takina e kyang ong tung e kyang a ong pai ahi hun hoi hun pa pen pilwang takina ilak ding hun ongom ding hi.
We must be prepared.
Ikigin kul ding hi ifek pi na.
Because let's not forget, we have an enemy who would love to see us unprepared.
Bangang hiam chile banghang ina kiging ding hiang chi hiam chile ikigin lo ding ong dei sak mi khat na khat om hi.
We have an enemy who would love to see us so unprepared that we would miss every one of those God-given opportunities.
Ikyanga ong pai hamphat na te alakhalo ding ina ong tai san ding ong dei sak khat om hi tua ahi manina ikigin hol kul ding hi.
And I think more often than not that the devil will try to lead you into a state of unpreparedness in very subtle ways.
Adiak diak ina satan ina eite pen pilwang takina ikigin lo the na ding ina pilwang takina ong bum ding hi.
A very well-known Christian leader and author, a founder of a very large church here in America, a man named Bill Hybels.
Bill, what is his name?
Hybels?
Bill Hybels akichipa pen hi America a porpilian mama khat apon khia le lai art amin thang mo pasien na se min thang khat omina
Shared about a very difficult time in his life.
Anun tak na haksa asak mama hun khat te chiang pangai hi.
He explained that he was in his study one afternoon preparing for a sermon.
Nita khat sun kam khatina atugen ding atuhil ding kigingina akhan sunga ongom lai takina.
When suddenly, for no explainable reason, he just began to cry.
Ang akithelo pi khatina umolo pina ongkap demdam mo ki.
To sob, to weep.
Kidi kina khol zo lo hi.
And he couldn't stop.
Khol thai lo hi kap hi.
He didn't understand what was happening to him.
Ama tunga bang piang hiam chi tel zo lo hi ai hangina kap thapa hi.
After several minutes had passed, he finally was able to gain some semblance of control.
Ama lema aka na parina them khat akib zo tak chiang ina.
And whenever he had struggled like that in the past,
Tua bang hun atua hun te abeisa hun at ate nga isunina.
he said he had two gauges in his life that he would always check.
Hibang hun atua tak chiang ina nidang ina. Hibang apian te ina ahang tuni muden hi.
One was his spiritual gauge.
Akhat na ina ahang khat na ina bang hiam chile akhalam nun tak na.
The other was his physical gauge.
Akhat leo leo ahile atak sanun tak na ngai su tua te gel mukheden hi.
And so he checked his spiritual gauge. Was he having his quiet time? Yes. Was he praying regularly? Yes. Things were good spiritually.
Akhalam nun tak na ngai sunina hun dai khat la ina athunget hun te alai chang do sim hun te angai sut ki tak chiang ina bangma kisam lo kiching sama ma hi.
He checked his physical gauge. Was he eating right? Was he exercising well? Physically, he was in good shape.
Apumpi atak sa et tak chiang ina anek adon ahi zong ina akki exercise lang na te ahi zong na apumpi angai sut tak chiang ina zong achile asa bangma chilo ina okay kisalal hi.
He had no idea that there was a third gauge that he had never known about before.
a thei ngei lo athum na thu khat hi banga ada theina aka theina ahang khat om ding hi china ngai sun sun hi
With the help of a friend who was a good counselor,
alom te khat counselor asiam mama khat omina tua pai hu na to
he discovered that the third very important gauge was emotional gauge.
hi banga ada aka theina ahang athum na mukhia ina toin bangyam chile lungsim to kisai thuak na mo lungsim ong mukhia hi
And as he began to check that emotional gauge,
alungsim to kisai amalema akingai sut kik tak chiang ina
he discovered that that emotional tank, if you will, was completely empty.
alungsim khem pe hoi takin akingai sut kik tak chiang ina tua alungsim thabung pen chiding ya mo alungsim tha pen keuchip ina tha om bet lo hi chi mukhia hi
It was totally drained.
keuchip hi
All three of those gauges are very important.
tua igen thuthum kha pumpi lungsim athumina thupi gai hi
Your spiritual gauge,
na khanun tak na
your physical gauge,
na leitung na pumpi na chilan sa
and your emotional gauge.
tua tak chan na lungsim athumina thupi gai hi
It is so important to make sure that all three are adequately filled if we are going to be prepared to take hold of the opportunities that God gives to us.
tua ahi manina imai lama pasyarin ong ko isak ahi hamphat na hunpa opportunity te ilak thei na ding ina inga thei na ding ina tua teng thum igen sa teng thum pen tha adim ding tha to akidim ding tua pen thupi ma ma hi
If we are going to be wisely prepared, we must check all three gauges.
pilwang takina igigin khol thei na ding ina tua thu thum teng hoi takina ikisit phat kuling hi
So let's talk first about that emotional tank, the one that sometimes as Christians we don't tend to acknowledge so much.
ei tapi ro te ina ingai sut khak khol lo a hi lungsim tha to kisai ina gen ma sa ding yang to kisai kum ma sa ni
We could talk about that for a long, long time, but for our purposes tonight, let me encourage you to just simply think rest and relationships.
igen ding thu tampi tak om khain chen a hi hangina lungsim to kisai ina igen no thupi ni oma toin bangyam chile tol ngak na akichinga tol ngak na le khat kizop na ma de kizop na le tol ngak na thu ni gen noming
Are you getting proper rest in your life?
tu ni na inisim nun tak na akichian takina itol ngei hiam kichian takina itol ngei hiam
And I'm not just talking about getting enough sleep.
to hibanga tol nga ichi tak chiang ina akiching I mut na chi chiang ba khilo hi
Although that's important.
ayang to jong bal thupi ve ve
But I'm talking about rest within your daily schedule.
tol ngak na ichi tak chiang ina anisim a ihun zat zia ihun zek zia tet sunga akihel a hi to tol ngak na again nom hi hang
Are you allowing for some downtime? Do you have margin in your schedule?
ina nanisim nun tak na ading ina nanga ding tol ngak ding hun na hen hi hayam ma det na sem tan thai ding veng downtime bang ma isep lo hun itol ngak hi thia thun ina hiam chi kidong nom hi hang
In fact, ask yourself, is your current schedule draining your emotional tank without you even realizing it?
to ahi mana tu ni na ikidot masak pen no pin bang hiam chi le nani sim nun tak na na schedule mo na hun zek zia te en le hang tua te ina na lungsim ong keu sak chip hiam na lungsim ong thanem sak hiam chi kiset masading hiang
Because understand, once that emotional tank is drained, it's not just simply a matter of taking 5 minutes to refill it.
banghang hiam chi le tua bangina lungsim tha ne min iom tak chiang ina ilungsim tha adim kik theina ding ilungsim tha ahat kik theina ding pen minit nga sungina lak kik thei pak chi bang hilo hi akidim kik thei pak chi bang hilo hi
What if your car battery is dead
nambo to thei gai ding efek imoto battery bang season zen le
and you take it to a mechanic and you tell that mechanic, I'll be back in 5 minutes to pick it up after you've recharged it?
motor bol thei te kenga va puak ina minit nga hit tak chang pai kik ni ngai va chimok leng
That mechanic would say, no way.
piang thai lo ding hi minit nga to ong chi ding hi
It can take as many as 8 hours to recharge that car battery.
ina atam pen nai giat sungbang short khading hi ong chi ding hi
There is no 5-minute shortcut to recharging your car's battery.
na battery na motor battery adim kik thei na ding ina minute nga sungina dim kik thei zo lo ding hi
In the same way, there is no 5-minute shortcut to recharging, refilling your emotional tank.
tua ma bangina na lungsim athanem akeu chip pen minute nga sungina dim kik ding chi pen apiang thei lo tu hi
Rest is key,
tua hi mena akiching tol ngak na pen tu pi hi
both in terms of sleep and in terms of your daily schedule.
ina I mut na akiching I mut na ahi zong ina inisim nun tak na I hun zek zia te donga tua donga akiching tol ngak na ine ding pen tu pi hi
Remember, God thought rest was so important, He included it in His top 10.
pasianina tol ngak na pen tu pi sa ahi manina tu kham som sunga na hel hi
Exodus 29 and 10. You have 6 days each week for your ordinary work, but the 7th day is a Sabbath day of rest dedicated to the Lord your God.
pai khian na alian som ni giat le kwana a saban ni asyang tho a zat ding phokun niguk sung no mau na sep in na sep ding khem pe u na hi ding u hi a hi zong in anesagi ni pen to pa no te pasian saban ni a hi to ni in no te natapa te natanu te nana sem pa te nana sem nu te nagan hing u a hi a pem ta te in a hi zong ina na bangma na sem ke ding u hi na chi hi
Fatigue drains that emotional tank to the point where you have little emotion left to share. Emotion that is critical to passionately taking hold of the opportunities that God brings your way.
dena igen sama bagina pasian in maila ma akoi khol sa iam phan na ding te hoi takina ilak thei na ding na hoi takina isep thei na ding ina ilung sim tha adim ding to pi ma ma hi
So think rest, but also think relationships.
tua ahi manina akiching tol ngak na ding ngai sun ding hanga tua ko ma ina zong ki zop na zong to pi sak ding hi hang
You need to maintain motivational relationships in your life.
inun tak na a tha ong pe thei ding ki zop na ki sam gi ge hi hang
It's been said that some people bring joy wherever they go.
hi bang ina thu ki gen hi mi pol khat te ina apai pai na uwa lungdam na lungnop na ton pi wa
And that other people bring joy whenever they go.
pol khat te leo in apai pai na apai khiadu tak chiang ina tua lungdam na pen pai khiat pi hi chi
There are some people who fill your emotional tank
mi pol khat te ina na lungsim thau nga sak dinga
and others who drain it.
mi pol khat te ina na lungsim tha ung hup kang ding hi
Sometimes you can avoid the drainers and sometimes you can't.
tua banga lungsim ong keu sak na lungsim thau nga sak lo ding te khat ve tak chiang ina pel thei china ai hang ina khat ve tak chiang ina pel thei lo hi te ki hem ka thei lo hi te
So you have to make sure that you balance out the draining relationships with motivational relationships, with people who help to fill your emotional tank.
tua bangina ilungsim thau nga sak lo ding te pel thei lo hi manina tua lungsim ong har sak ding te to zong hoi taka kizoma tua pen I balance thei ding I hin khai thei ding pen to be ma ma hi
You need relationships with fellow Christians who will motivate you and stoke your spiritual fire.
Can you repeat please? Can you repeat please?
Yes. You need relationships with other Christians who will motivate you and stoke your spiritual fire.
Na khalam mei kwang ong phat thei ding na khalam tha ha thei na ding ina ta pi do pi lom le gwal ki tang sam hi hang
Hebrews 10:24 and 25 says we should keep on encouraging each other to be thoughtful and to do helpful things. Some people have gotten out of the habit of meeting for worship, but we must not do that. We should keep on encouraging each other, especially since you know that the day of the Lord's coming is getting closer.
hebe alian som aneu som ni le li le som ni le ngana a khat le khat ki eat in a hoi na te isep na ding in ki han thon chat ni mi por khaten ki khop apel bang hilo in eite in ki khop khom na te pel lo in om ni to pa hong pai ding ni hong nai นาถือเทอิหิมันินขัดละขัดกิหานทอนเซมส่วนนี้
Think about a fire of hot coals.
ตัวนี้นะสว่างไม่ฮอลมาเดตัวสว่างไม่ฮอลอกวางสว่างไม่ฮอลอีถูไงสุนดีงินไงสุนดีนี่
If you take one of those coals and remove it from the fire and set it aside, what happens to it?
ตัวสว่างไม่ฮอลเป็นอกวางกิมหลายขัดลักเฮียอินะอปัวกุยเลยหังบังจิตัม
It grows cold.
บดองบดเต็กๆอินะ
It stops glowing.
อ้ามเป็นองมิที
But if you take that same coal and put it back into the fire,
ตัวอมิตขินสาเจ้ามีตัวเป็นตัวไม่พอลสงกุยกิกเลยหัง
it heats back up and starts to glow again.
องลูมินาอะตอมนาตักใจนะองอ้ามกิคี
God made us like that.
ภาษาอินเอเตจงตัวบังดิ้งนะองเสียมองบอลนี่
We need the encouragement of Christians to glow for Christ.
เอเตนะอิตาบิโดฮีนะอิอับเทนดิ้งอิกวนเทนดิ้งนะตาบิโดลมเลกวาลกิสัมฮีฮัง
To make sure your emotional tank remains adequately full, you need proper rest and you need motivating relationships.
ตัวอหิมันนี่นะอิลุงซิมทาอดิมเทเด็ดนาดิ้งนะอากิจิงตัวงักนากิตังสมาตัวตักเชียงนะแวงและปามลมและกวาลอิตาบิโดปิลมและกวาลเตกิตังสัมฮีฮังตัวเตตกิศบดิ้งซงกิตังสัมฮีฮัง
That's the emotional tank. But what about the physical tank?
ตัวอีกเกนเป็นลุงซิมทาตัวกิสาหินะตุยนะปุ่มปีตักษาตัวกิสาอีกเกนดิ้งเฮียง
This is kind of a no-brainer, but simply think taking care of your body.
หินะอีปุ่มปีตัวกิสาอีกเกนตักเชียงหินะเบลอาเช่นสางปีไม่ได้อปิลไว้ปีเกนกูเล่าฮีมออีปุ่มปีหอยตะกาจิงเก็บจิงดิ้งตัวอเกนนวมฮีฮัง
1 Corinthians 6:19 and 20 says, Do you not know that your body is a temple of the Holy Spirit who is in you, whom you have received from God? You are not your own. You were bought at a price. Therefore, honor God with your body.
กอรินมาซาเลียนกุกอันเอลสอมเลกวาเลสอมนี่นาอะบังนะจิฮัมจิเลนับปุ่มปีอุปเสียนินอหงเปียกโนเตสุงะอเตงข้าเสียงทูเบียกอินอหิลำตักเทโลนหิอุฮิมโนเตปุ่มปีโนวาวในสาฮิโลอาปเสียนอาอหิฮีโนเตเป็นปเสียนินอหงเลสานหิมนุนนับปุ่มปีอุปเสียนมินทันนาดีงินนจังอุนอิเบียกปเสียนทุปังเปียกสักตาเฮน
We Americans have not been taking good care of our bodies.
ไออเมริกันเตนะอิปุ่มปีเกมจิงโลลัวฮิฮัง
3 out of 4 men in America are either overweight or obese.
ปัสสาวปีจิงคินสามีลีปนินะมีถุมเป็นอากิดิ้งจะสังกิกโลโซท้าวลัวฮี
2 out of 3 women are overweight or obese.
นุเมย์ถุมปนินะนี่เตอินะโอเวอร์เวทฮีอาท้าวดิ้งจะสังอากิดิ้งจะสังนักกิกโซฮี
We have to do a better job of taking care of our bodies. We honor God when we care for our bodies.
ตัวอหิมันนะอิปุ่มปีหอยตะกาอิเก็บอิจินนาอินะปัสยันจะตากนาฮีจิกเกนนวมเฮียง
I was telling our folks this morning in our morning worship service that there's really a pretty easy diet.
ตัวจริงสังกิขบนาอะกะเกนอินะตัวอินบางแฮมจิเลเนกเลโดนไม่แต่กิดบเสียดิ้งตัวเป็นใบล้ำมาฮี
There's all these fad diets out there, like one called the DASH diet, another called the flexitarian diet.
ตัว again เตไม่ได้ flash diet อาชีพให้ส่งอินะตัวเตอินะบังเตยามจิเลสิงกาเบกตั้มปีนดิ้งอินะอดังตอมเตตั้มปีนเราดิ้งชีให้ส่งอินะตัวตักเชียงอินะเมเตเมกาเบกนดิ้งอินะขัดเวตักเชียงเบกอินะสานดิ้งชีเตให้ส่งอินะ
But the very best diet is the shove-away diet.
ไอหางอินะเนกและโดนดานะอันวมเป็นอินะสอนเขมัง diet จีนะฮีสอนเขมัง diet เป็นนวมเป็นฮีบังอาจีนะฮีดิ้งยามมอ
Where after you've eaten a reasonable amount of food, you shove away from the table.
อินะอักจิงอันนั้นเนี่ยคิดนากาและนัสบวยปริณะไปแค่ดิ้งมออาวาลวนในเราดิ้งจีนะฮีสอนแค่ดิ้งมอ
You take care of your physical tank by eating less,
นับปุ่มปีเป็นอันตมโซเนกนาโตอหิซองอินะ
eating right,
อามานเนกดิงากิโลมไอปุ่มปีตกิตัวเนกนาโตอหิซองอินะ
exercising more,
เกี่ยบังอา exercise หิซอกนาโตอหิซองอินะ
and by the way, also drinking plenty of water.
ตัวมาบังอินะตุยซองตั้มปีตักโดนนาโตอิปุ่มปีเป็นเกมเทียง
Well, finally, what about your spiritual tank?
ตัวให้เลยอตบนาอิขาละเมเล
I have an old college friend whose name is Kelly.
แคลีอกิจีก็ขอเลยสังนาวปังสังกะปิลอมลุยขันในอิง
During his freshman year, he roomed with a young man named Dave.
อาคุมขัดนาคุมินะเดฟอกิจีขังโนขัดต่ออามะขานขัดต่ออมข้อมุฮี
Dave was not a believer at the time, but he was seeking.
ตัวอะไรตะกินะเดฟเป็นทุอุมมีหินายเราอินอหิหางินะอักกีเขลสมหลายตักประเสียนทุนุงตาอซอนหลายตักฮี
Dave and Kelly also had one class together.
เดฟและแคลีเตนะคลาสขัดในข้อมัว
I can't remember what it was, but just that it was a very difficult one.
ตัวคลาสเป็นบางยามจีเบลเทียนเก่งไอหางินะตัวคลาสเป็นฮักสมะมะคลาสขัดที่จีเทียง
Dave was telling me one day about how he was frustrated with Kelly.
เดฟอินะแคลีตกิไซอินะอลุงคิมเลานาอลุงนบเลานาเกตุงะองเกนไงฮี
I asked him how Kelly frustrated him.
บางนาจีเลนังตัวบางนาลุงคิมเลานาแฮมจีนะกระดองฮี
He explained that one night they were studying for this huge midterm exam in this one class that they had together.
จานขัดอันนี้อุนะ midterm หลายวันนาดีอินะเด็กตักหันเจียมินะหลายอาศิมหลายตะกุนะ
They were studying all day long.
นิทป้าอินะหลายสิมุฮี
And Dave was prepared to study all night long.
ตัวตักใจนะจานทป้าอิซง
But
หลาย
Kelly,
สิมดีกินะกิกิงกุฮี
but Kelly took a 2-hour break to attend a Bible study.
อายังนะแคลีอินะในนี้สุงโตรงาอินะหลายเสียงโทคลาสมาได้ฮีหลายเสียงโทสินนาอะไปดีอินะเข็นสัที
Dave wouldn't even take a break to go to the bathroom.
เดฟแล้วตักเจียงอินะตัวบางอินะโตมุนนังไปงำเล่าหลวกกิซาจุนบุนงอนไปงำเล่าเลียงอินะหลายสิมฮี
I asked Dave, so what is it that frustrates you so much about Kelly?
ตัวไอ้แหละแคลีตกิไซบางหางอินะนังนลุงเก็มเราแฮมเดฟอจินะกระดองฮี
It's because when they got the results of the exam, Kelly scored better than Dave.
อินะเดฟอีลุงเก็มเรานาอินบางแฮมจิแหละอะไรวานุอภิอกิเทตักเจียงอินะแคลีเป็นอมัดตั้มสมอฮีตัวเป็นเดฟอลุงเก็มเรานะฮี
You see, even way back then, Kelly understood something very important.
ตัวหุ่นลายเป็กอินะแคลีอินะอัตุพิมามาขัดนัเตลฮินี
If all you do is run, it won't be long before you find yourself running on empty.
นั่นน่ะเสพนาไอ้เจ้าหน้าขัดเปกว่าแซมดิ้งเสพดิ้งเบบกฮีดิ้งเบบกนะฮีอะไรอาซอดเราอินะน่าท้าแค่เปกใบดิ้งฮีตัวเป็นองตุงใบมาดิ้งฮี
Spiritually empty.
ขาละมะทะเนมนาองเปียงไทยดิ้งฮี
And when you're spiritually empty, that affects all of life.
ขาละมะนาขานุนตากนาท้าเนมตักเจียงอินะนุนตากนาบุบองนองกันนุนตากนาบุบตัวองกิไซขมอกดิ้งฮี
Romans 12:11 says, "Don't burn out. Keep yourselves fueled and aflame."
จอมาอเลียนสมเลนีอเนวสมละขัดนาถ้าดะเกอุนลานักปีตะกินนาเสมอุนโลบมานาลุงซิมโตเตาปานาเสมอุน
Your spiritual tank has to be consistently replenished.
นาคาท้าเป็นหุนเข้มเปวะท้าอดิมกิกเด่นกูลิงฮี
We learn from the life of Christ how to nourish our souls.
อินะขจิตุงโตนี่นะเอ็นเลหังอินุนตากนาอิขาลัมนุนตากนาบังจีเลงอิขานุนตากนาหาเทดิงเอ็มจีขจิตุงโตนี่ปนินะกิสินเทฮี
How to keep that spiritual tank adequately full.
ตัวอิขานุนตากนาอิขาทับุงปีบังจีเลงดิมเทดิงเอ็มจีเจสุตุงปนินะกิมุเทฮี
Let's look at 3 quick snapshots from the life of Jesus.
เตาปาเจสุนุนตากนาปนินะอตมนาวินะจุทุมเอ็นสุกดิงเฮียง
Number 1,
อาขันนา
Mark chapter 1 and verse 35, we read, very early in the morning, while it was still dark, Jesus got up, left the house, and went off to a solitary place where he prayed.
Ma ku alian khat aneu som thum le ngana a azing chang phalwak ma in Jesu tho in gam dai na mun khata napai in thu angen hi.
The implication here is that this was not a one-time thing, but something that Jesus probably did every day.
Hi taka bang chen takin ki muthai hiam chi le to pa Jesu pen jing sang khat bek pai chi bang hilona na jing sang simina apai den chi ki muthai hi.
The habit of pulling away and spending time alone in prayer.
Pasian to hun jang khomina thu anget thei ne ding na tua bangina mirang te to ki hen hiai na tua bangina jong sat nai na to pa Jesu na nei hi.
Snapshot number 2.
To pa Jesu tung ton panina isin thei ding thu ni ani nai na.
The Bible tells us that Jesus before beginning his public ministry, after he was baptized, he went into the wilderness where he fasted for 40 days and 40 nights.
Ito pa Jesu leitunga ongom la ina pasian na sep ding akipat ma ina sun som li le zan som li an tangin thu ngen ina senel gama satan ize na na thuak hi.
Toward the end of that 40 days,
Tua nisom li hit tak chang ina
the devil came to him and began to tempt him.
Satan ama kyang pai ina zed ding ong kipan hi.
One of those temptations was to turn the stones into bread.
Aze na te la ka khatin bang hiam chi le swang te mo nek thei swak sak ding chi hi.
Now, when you haven't had anything to eat for 40 days, that would be pretty tempting.
Tu ni na nisom li bang ma nelo in hile hang tua zed na pen khau pai ma khading hi.
So how did Jesus reply?
Tua ai le ito pa Jesu in bang na chidon ai tam.
He actually quoted God's word.
Pasian kamal ma na khau ki hi pasian kamal ma to na dong ki hi.
Matthew 4:4 says, Jesus answered, "It is written, man shall not live on bread alone, but on every word that comes from the mouth of God."
Ma te alian li aneu li na sunga ahi zong in Jesu in lai siang tho sunga anlum bek to mi te nung talo a pasian gen khiat thu te to nung ta zo hi chi in kigel hilo ahiam chi in adong hi.
Words that come from the mouth of God are found where?
Pasian kampana ong pai hia kamal achi ko ya kimu ai tam.
In the Bible.
Lai siang tho sunga kimu hi.
You will be spiritually replenished when you consume the word of God.
Pasian kamal na nga isut tak siang ina halama kidim na halama takswana nga ding hiang.
When you apply his word in your life.
Ama kamal te nanuntang na to nala hiat tak siang ina.
Snapshot number 3.
Atum na a.
In John chapter 4, Jesus' disciples returned to him with food that they'd gone into the town to purchase, while Jesus, in the meantime, was having this amazing conversation with a woman that we refer to as the woman at the well.
Ina zo hang alian li sunga imu ma bangina to pa Jesu in anung zui te khosunga pa ina nek thei ding don thei ding khat pe lei ding ina avasol kalina to pa Jesu pen numei khat to Jacob tui hu kyanga akiho lai taku tua thu hi.
His disciples urged him to eat something.
Anung zui te ong chakik tak chiang ina to pa Jesu kyanga na khat pe anek ding ina gen hi.
John 4:32-34.
Zoang alian li aneo som tum la ni pan som tum la li na a.
But he said to them, to his disciples, "I have food to eat that you know nothing about." Then his disciples said to each other, "Could someone have brought him food?" "My food," said Jesus, "is to do the will of him who sent me and to finish his work."
To pa Jesu in koi bang na dong hiam chil aneo som tum la ni na. Ai zong in Jesu in no te in na thailo u nek ding an kanai hi anachi hi. Tua ahi manin anung zui te khat la khat ki ho in mi khat peu in an na puak hin hi ding ahi yam akichi u hi. Tua chang in Jesu in keima hong sol pa de na bangin na sem in sep ding in hong piak na sep zo na pen kanun tak na an ahi hi to pa min thang ta hen.
His spiritual tank was being filled by doing the work his father had called him to do.
To pa Jesu ading ina akalam atahan na pen apa pasian I na asep na hi pasian ina asep takjang ina ama akhat hi
By serving,
sep na to
our spiritual tank is filled just like Jesus filled his.
ei te jong sep hiat na tung ton ina to pa Jesu ma bangina ikhatha ahat zo panding na hi
With consistent prayer,
ina akitat satlo thungen na to
with applying God's word in our lives,
pasiani kamal ini simnun tak na a la hian na to gamtan na to la hian na to
and by kingdom service.
pasian gamading ina sep hiat na to tua hile ei te ikhatha pen Jesu bangina adim den ding na hi
Well, let me conclude tonight with a couple of very practical questions.
ina izat thei pa ding dot na pol khat ong dong ding ina tua to I hun pi man sak ding hiang
As you check your spiritual gauge and your physical gauge and your emotional gauge, what are those gauges reading tonight?
tua ahi man na tu ni ta kina na taksa na pumpi nun tak na ahi zong ina na lungsim tha ahi zong ina na halam tha ahi zong ina tua bang na et tak chiang ina bang to te na hi hiam na te na in bang hiam
Are they adequately full?
tua te ina akiching ina dim hiam
As you consider this, what is just one thing that you can do this week to help replenish each one of those tanks?
hi bang ina ngai sun leng tu kal sung ina kapumpia ding ahi zong kalungsima ding ahi zong ka kha ading ina atha dim thei na ding ina tu kal sung ina khat sep som leng china ngai sun ding hiang
As individuals and as a church, there are wonderful opportunities that God has before you in this new year.
pasian pu sa pol pi sunga ei thu te khat chiat ina tu tulni la som la giat sungina ei te ading ina hun hoi hun pha ongel saksa om hi
So live wisely.
tua ahi manina pilwang takina nung ta in
Make the most of your time by being prepared to take hold of those opportunities and not let them pass you by.
na hun te pilwang takin zangin tua pasian in ong piak hun hoi hun pha te la ina inun tak pi thei na ding ina ivekina king chiat ni
Thank you so much for letting me share, Pastor.
pasian kamal hangina na tung no tang khempek tunga lungdam mong ko ing amen lungdam mama e
Thái ngài ya guai